Washington is serving this time as a volunteer. He wants to get his credence back, his credentials that he's lost. Unfortunately, he gave Braddock some unwise advice. They were moving very slowly, and he asked or suggested to Braddock that he divide his army, leaving half of it to come up with the slower wagons and cattle train, while the other half he wanted to take forward against the fort at a more rapid pace. The advanced force was ultimately ambushed by French soldiers. They were hiding in the trees, caught Brits by surprise. The Brits were unnerved. Remember how you've always seen the British fight in skirmish lines, out in the open, standing up. And so the French really caught them off guard, really, with an ambush. He tries to rally the men to reorganize, and he gets exposed to rifle fire in the process. And Washington rides back to bring up some Virginians from the rear, and he rallies them on the flank with some effect. But apparently Washington was as reckless as was Braddock in exposing himself to the enemy fire. The general turns out to be severely wounded while on his fifth horse, while Washington had two horses shot out from under him, and his clothes were reportedly pierced by 4 bullets, all without receiving so much as a flesh wound. So tremendously fortunate. The massacre ended with almost 1,000 British troops killed out of the 1,500 that started, killed or wounded. And the French, well, they suffered 50 casualties out of about 1,000 troops that they started. Washington had removed Braddock to safety, but he died of his wounds several days later.